asking that, mood swings. Okay, are you highly motivated in the morning and the afternoon, but when the evening comes, then this motivation or then your good mood starts spiraling down and turns negative? To me, that's what I'm saying, a mood swing. Are you experiencing that? So, are you going from real happy and stuff like that and all gung ho? You've had a happy week because, hello, Apple Brooks, honey. Someone wrote in the comment section, they were in a really, really, really good mood. Hello, Frank. And then it's like, then came the negativeness, and they went into a negative mood and started spiraling downward. This was in the comment section. Hello, you all. There's something going on because if you are not prone to, mood swings, if you're not, and you find yourself automatically starting to experience them now, something is happening. Something's happening, and it's not just, and if you are prone to mood swings, then you are probably having extreme mood swings. But for those who may not be prone to them, you may find yourself now having extreme mood swings, not just simple, moderate to extreme based on the anxiety that you're feeling also at the same time. There's something happening. There really is. You're feeling energetic, empathetic, what's very empathetic even, Jackie. Empathetic, empathy. Um, Break that down for me some more because I'm getting my sympathy and empathy. I'm getting my sympathy and empathy. I know they're kind of the same. You're having horrible anxiety. Now, if you're having that, are you finding yourself worrying a lot? Extreme, severely sensitive. Thank you, Artemis Moon. Thank you. I like that. Extremely sensitive when you otherwise would not be extremely sensitive. We're talking about, are you having mood swings now? Your emotions, all of it. Tired and depressed, and you never do this. I sat and laid in the recliner too. I sat and found my eyes starting to try to go to sleep. I said, I'm not going to just lay here. I've got to get up, you all. Something is happening. So, are you experiencing mood swings? And granted, you may experience mood swings. Okay, you may. But there are those who are now experiencing mood swings also. Something is messing with our bodies. What do you want to say it? On a molecular level, our DNA, or whatever you want to call it, our cells, our energy levels, everything. You got downright paranoid. Erwin, Danya, is anyone else feeling downright paranoid? Gina, you going to raise your hand? I'm going to raise my hand because sometimes I've been having thoughts come in my head and I'm thinking, I don't normally dwell on things. But now I find in my mind trying to go to the negative and I'm thinking, no, that's not me. I don't want to do that. Something is trying to do that. Take our energy and reverse it. Reverse our thoughts, turn our positive thoughts into negative thoughts, cause the anxiety and paranoia. That would be an extreme mood swing too. They're messing with our mind, you all. It's starting up there. You're happy you're not alone. As you get older, you need to take more vitamin supplements. You know what I thought about the vitamins? I hope I didn't block anybody by pulling that comment thing down. How do you know that the vitamins that you're buying in the store are the real thing? How do you know it? How do you know it's not just saying they're a certain thing, but all the while there's something in them and they're not giving you the benefit that you think you're getting? All they have to do is slap a label on it. And I'm not saying that they're all like that, but that has entered my mind, and that's been a while back. Cranky because you don't feel good, and you guess it's the mood swings, Gilliana. Hello, Vonda, honey. You agree it doesn't come from above. I know this much. It doesn't, you all. When you're normally a happy person and you're normally thinking positive, but then you have all these external thoughts coming in your mind, and you're sitting there thinking negatively and thinking, well, I'm not feeling good thinking negatively. And that's what I'm telling myself. I don't feel good thinking negatively. Okay. I'm not feeling a heaviness. Are you all feeling a heaviness associated with these mood swings, the paranoia, the anxiety? Um, are you feeling a heaviness that is associated with it? Because that would be something that um, I'm not feeling a heaviness. I'm not, but I'm finding my mind wanting to go in an opposite direction that I don't want it to go. At times you're feeling it. Physical heaviness. The Kraken, did you say the Kraken? Oh, you said the Kratom dysregulated my life. The Kraken. Muhammad, are you saying a moonberry? Are you saying the Kratom? I'm thinking the Kraken. The Kraken. I'm thinking the Kraken and Cthulhu. You all know. Get that out of your mind, Gina. Don't you be calling in the Cthulhu. Smash the like, and the negative thoughts are wicked. Lisa, yes, you all fight the negative thoughts that are coming into your mind. Whenever I've been having negative thoughts lately, now I've been practicing this, I've been trying to keep mindful of it. For every negative thought that I have in my mind, I've been trying to speak positive to it. Okay, that's what I'm doing, trying to say something positive when a negative thought comes in my mind. That's what I've been doing. You might want to try it because it does work if you catch the thoughts soon enough before they start spinning around in your head. Start saying something positive, whatever that thought is about. Turn it into a positive, because they're turning our positive thoughts into a negative. We got to turn right back around and turn them into a positive. It's the positive and the negative. They're like trying to flip us on the inside, flip us into something that we're not. And we got to fight back. We got to make a conscious effort to turn it back around, flip it back. Hello there, Xi Jinping. Rainbow, you all keep seeing the negative, and you don't live on negativity. Casey Sarah, you all. This is widespread. Are you experiencing mood swings? That's the title of this video. And I know people do experience mood swings, but now there's a lot more people who are experiencing ups and downs big time, big swings in it, when normally they would not. And if you do experience mood swings, you may find yourself in more extreme bouts of it too. But it's not you. It's nothing that you've done. It's nothing that we've done either. It's this energy out there that's flipping us on the inside. It's doing something to us. Self-discipline. You got to be disciplined, you are. You really do. Then I thought the other day, an idle mind, the devil's workshop. That's what it says in Scripture. Idle mind, idle hands, and idle mind is the devil's workshop. And I'm thinking, well, my mind doesn't stay idle. Why are you trying to turn it into a workshop in my mind? I'm sitting there thinking that. Really am. I did one time yesterday. I thought, no, my mind's not idle. I didn't invite these thoughts into my head. They intruded in my headspace. Go make your favorite food and dishes, you all. If you like to eat, some people are comfort eaters. I'm not a comfort eater. If my body's under stress, I'm going to starve myself because I'm not going to want to eat. I'm not. I want to stay away from food if I'm under stress. You all, unless they do have the technology to do this to us, create negative thoughts in our mind. That's bad technology. That's really bad to use it against the human race. Maybe that's why we need to wear aluminum foil over our heads. I did see something in the comment section on the Facebook. You can take that that aluminum tape that you use for duck registers that has the peel back thing. It's the aluminum, and it's just like aluminum foil. Tape it to the inside of your hats themselves, like that. I either saw it on the Facebook or in here, but you tape it to the inside of your baseball cap or whatever else, instead of having the aluminum foil. That way, whenever you put the one thing on your head, it's always inside your hat. MK Ultra, is the whole populace of the world now under MK Ultra control? MK Ultra techniques. You went out and you laughed at the squirrels. Oh, well, first I thought you said lashed out, but then I saw you laughed at them. Well, you can laugh at the squirrels. That's fine. Is that bad? I don't think that's bad at all. We got to get these thoughts out of our head. Laughter is the key, you all. I feel like a ship up on the sea, cast out, a ship without a sail, cast out on the sea in a gale. And my ship is going down. Rescue me or I'll drown. Please make room in the lifeboat for me. My mother used to sing that at church. It's a beautiful song, and tears would roll down her face every single time she would sing it. It's a beautiful song. Look up the words to it. Make room in the lifeboat for me. Don't leave me adrift on the sea. Okay, that's a beautiful song, and people feel like that now. Now we feel like we are like that. Our ship is sinking, but we don't want it to sink, you all. We don't. Um, yes. So are you having mood swings, you all? I'm not talking if you normally have mood swings and it's something you've been dealing with. No, I'm talking if you're having mood swings out of the ordinary that you normally wouldn't have. And a lot of people are having them now in extremes. Some is going into paranoia. That would really be on the extreme end. It is. And you may find yourself thinking things that you normally would not think. That doesn't even sound wow. That doesn't even sound right. Why would I even think such a thing? Because they're not your thoughts. Okay, remember this. We got to have the mind of Christ. We do. But they have the technology that can get in your mind and put thoughts in your head. There was this Sophia. She had her own movie, the robot Sophia, and her own YouTube channel. And she was asking this actress to play this role in this movie in one of Sophia's upcoming films. And there's at a bar, and this actress said, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it. Then all of a sudden, Sophia got into her mind because there's something in that woman's mind. She got in her mind and presented her with a nightmare in her mind and terrified the woman. Then she ended the nightmare in her mind. And then the woman's sitting there going like this. And she goes, would you reconsider? She goes, yes, of course, I'll do it. I'll do it. She got in her mind. That was a clue right there. Right now we have the technology, we have the AI, the whatever you want to call it, they can read your mind. Remember Yuval Harari? Him on the channel. What did he say? He was all out there. Google pushed him all over the place in the World Economic Forum with the algorithm. How the algorithm, you will have to please the algorithm in the future. And the algorithm will be the one who determines what your job is. It will determine who you marry, where you live, what you do, what you buy in the future. He specifically said the algorithm. He did. It's like the AI God. Really, it is. And when you try to raise awareness, this is what happens. The information gets squashed. When I started talking about it a couple years ago, it got squashed because they didn't want the news out. It only gets out when they want it out, you all. So are you finding yourself in mood swings? I'm not talking if you regularly do have mood swings, because there may be now having mood swings that will trump your mood swings that you have. That's right. Everybody's going to be having them. Well, I'm not going to say everybody is going to be having them, but a lot of people are having them, and they may not realize where they're coming from. And I don't think it's normal. It's not naturally occurring. It's not. Unless the chemistry in our body is really messed up. How can they get in there and mess up our chemistry and our hormones and stuff, you all? There is an imbalance. They're causing an imbalance in our body, and it's not right. Doing something on a molecular level, probably, or cellular level. What? Sophia was the name of the lady that wrote The Matrix. Dragonfly, that's really interesting. You hurried and clicked on your live, the harmonizer. Thank you, and welcome. T. Honey, your forehead is sweating. T. Honey, is that normal for, for your forehead to sweat? Is it? But that's okay. If it's not normal, then we will take note of it if anybody else's forehead is sweating. We're taking note of it, you all. We are. On a cellular level, cell phones, suspicious skies. Wow. That's connecting of the dots. Cell phones on a cellular level. Yeah, it is. Anybody from Des Moines, Iowa, or Idaho, or something like that? Um, Exercise. So, if you're just tuning in, you all, are you finding yourself having mood swings? You're in a good mood. You're staying positive all day long. And then as the afternoon starts getting here, you're finding yourself going into a downward spiral. You're going from full to empty. The positive is on the full side of the tank. You're fully positive. And as the day progresses, you can find yourself going over like this to the empty. The positive is like emptying out of your body, out of your mind. And if it gets really extreme, you're going to get paranoid and or other bad, 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 terrible, dark, dark, dark thoughts in your mind. We got to really guard our mind and hold our thoughts captive. And if they don't feel right, just speak life to them. Get them out. Rebuke them in the name of Jesus. Really, you can have authority over them, take dominion, and speak something good. If if your thoughts tell you to do something bad, just say no. I'm not going to do nothing bad. There's no reason for me to do nothing bad. I think I'm going to do something good, and I'm going to say something good. I'm not going to say nothing bad about people. I'm not going to do anything bad to people. I'm going to do something good. I'm going to say something good. I'm going to think something good, because I'm not going to let it be in me like that, because it wants to trick us. So are you having mood swings, you all? You caught a live, Moxie G. You did. I wasn't going to come on here. I wasn't. But then when I was sitting in there, I felt my energy, the frequency trying to go over to this side. So I said, no, I'm going to get up. If I'm feeling it, then I'm going to come on the YouTube and I'm going to ask if anyone is feeling a shift in their mood, trying to go that way, because we got to raise awareness as to what is happening, because it's not just you and it's not just me. And it's not just people who have mood swings. No, it's encompassing a lot more people now. Have you noticed, you looked around and they got all these things, how to notice the beginning signs of dementia, how to notice the beginning signs of whatever else it is. Because they're seeing more and more of this stuff happening. And it doesn't matter whether you took the vaccine or not. It doesn't. Okay, it don't. There's something going on. And it's affecting a lot more people than other people realize. Hello, Danny. You got to fight the good fight. Use your self-discipline, you all. You may say, well, I don't really got no self-discipline. You better learn how to have it. You really do. Get the self-discipline on the inside of you. It starts right here, but this right here also connects to up here too, you all. We can't forget about that. And this up here is connected to this, and this right here is connected to this too. It really is. All of our bodies all connected. Every part of your body is connected to each other. Stick your phone in the microwave, and if it rings, Blackjack Gator, Muhammad, the portal open to the other evil worlds. I had a dream about that. It was the night before last. Someone appeared in my dream and told me that they were trying to get me. And then I woke up, and then I went back to sleep, and there appeared to me a fuzzy, what looked like a computer screen-like thing, but it was a fuzzy black with fuzzy stuff all in it, like a TV who lost its channel. And they said the person told me they created a realm. They're coming through the realm. And then I immediately woke up. Has any of you all had dreams that you were guarding an area that was a portal where evil was trying to come in? Has anyone had a dream like that? You had to stand guard to keep it from coming through. Well, CERN has been full blast for a long time. But what if you got CERN and you got China's particle collider and you got the great mag lab in Florida? There's a great mag lab bigger than CERN. And then you got the Fermi Lab in Illinois, and then they're building another Fermi Lab in North Dakota. That's not to mention all the other smaller labs they got all over the world. Are you having mood swings, you all? Because this is what this video is about. I mean, it's about a lot of other stuff coming on. There's a lot of changes in our frequency within our bodies, within our minds, within our thoughts. You're going from a good mood, a positive mood, good thoughts, to bad thoughts, to dark thoughts, to paranoia, to negative. And it's not normal. It isn't. But something is causing it. Something externally is causing it, and it's having an effect on us internally. All over the world, everything is opening up into strange, unseen portals. Yeah, the same dream every night. The ground opens up all over the place, and you're driving down the dangerous roads. Oh, wow, you all. This is kind of wild. It really is. Gina, would you quit? Somebody said, Gina, would you please quit walking back and forth? And I want to ask, I want to say why. I want to walk back and forth because I want to have a grape on here from somewhere. It looks like they're trying to dry up. They're teeny tiny grapes now. That's okay, I'll eat it. It's got a seed in it. Let's spit the seed out. Had 2 seeds in it. One of the grapevines don't have no seeds. Parasites in our mind, a parasitic mind. You have to ask anyone else having trouble with the electronics. Is your electronic devices acting up, you all, because they are affected by what's out there too? I had watermelon today. You keep waking up in the middle of the night. You go into bed when you get sleepy all of a sudden, and like you need to go get into the sleep state immediately. Wow, they're taking you in your dream state. They're taking you. There are those who call themselves super soldiers. When they go to sleep, they see themselves in another realm because they've been taken over to the other realm or other dimension or something to do a greater fight. If you remember a while back in the Wiki fandom, they were talking about the first interdimensional war that was waged, and it was based on first it was a Russia. Russia did it. Russia invited the men or something like that. First it had something to do with the aliens. We fired upon the aliens who were not, they were friendly, but we fired it. And then came the bad aliens through the other dimensions. They did their, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. What are you trying to tell me? You like to chirp a lot. Okay, it's a thrasher maybe. You all. So is anyone having it? Watermelon. We're spiritual beings. Yes, we are. Your dogs are aggressive. Rosie got that way last night. I said, Rosie, what are you doing, you wild woman? I got up in the middle of the night, and then I went back to bed, and Rosie decided she would get up, and she started climbing all over the dresser, trying to climb up the curtains. She got on top of the dresser. I said, Rosie, what are you doing over there? And she just sitting there looking at me, trying to claw the curtains and climb up the curtains. And I got her, and I put her in the bed. Then she thought she was going to do her little, trying to, play fighting with me and stuff. I said, no, you are a wild woman. You're going to lay right there, Rosie. Don't you dare move. And she did. I said, if you act up, you're getting out of this bedroom. And she did. She jumped out of the bed, and I said, guess what, Rosie? Now you done it. Now you're going out the door. You ain't coming back in the bedroom because you got too wild on me. Yeah, she's got a little bit wild lately, but she's been doing really good too. So are you experiencing mood swings, you all? Because there's something out there. You may find yourself being in a good mood, thinking positive thoughts, and then all of a sudden, your thoughts go from to full positive thoughts like a gas tank. And then they come all the way over as the day progresses over here to the E on the empty. You run out of positive thoughts and positive mood, and then it switches on you. And you have yourself getting negative thoughts in the comment section, extreme anxiety occurring, and paranoia and very dark thoughts. Are you having this happening? Because if you are, you're not alone. And I'm not talking about people who have mood swings normally, off and on. I'm talking about if you weren't one prone to mood swings, and you could have seasonal depression, you could have mild depression and stuff like this, but now people are finding them creating an imbalance within us. It is, and it can affect your daily life. It can affect a lot of things, so you got to be careful of what's happening. Your dogs had a fight, 15, 14, and 12. Start testing your water. It affects the animals and they can sense it. Yes, they can. Oh my goodness. So there's something happening. There truly is something happening. And Gina, you keep repeating mood swings. Well, that's the title, because people could be popping in here and they may not know what the title is, what the topic is. And they may want to know. And it's mood swings. If you're not prone to mood swings, if you don't, that looks like a big tooth, a molar or something with a root system. Gina, yeah. Talking about wild, vivid imagination. It comes with it, you all. Well, it did look like a big molar or something with a root system. Up there in the clouds. I would not be surprised if you look up there and you see a big tooth up there, or other thing. You're liable to be seeing anything really in the sky, and it wouldn't be strange if these clouds up here literally morphed into things where it was undeniable what they were. Yeah. So are you having mood swings? Because there's something going on, you all. You're not the only one having them. Even if you say, Gina, I have mood swings every day. I'm not talking about your normal mood swings. That's normal. I'm talking about mood swings that other people are getting that are becoming a normal now. And it just started happening. This just started happening, you all. Have you noticed your mood swings have just started happening? And could you pinpoint how long ago you started noticing it? Was it like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when you started noticing severe mood swings, that something was way off with your body and your mind? Pareidolia is a thing, yeah. Yes, there's a lot of spiritual warfare happening. It's happening all over the place. It is. It's wondering what was wrong with you. Yeah, it started around 2 weeks ago. That's what I've been, 2 to 3 weeks ago. So you all, if you're wondering what happened to you around 2 to 3 weeks ago, you felt a shift. There have been people say that they felt a shift occur. Is it a shift of consciousness? Is it a shift into another realm or something? Or did something slip in and change our reality? Did something do that? Because it's not good. There was people saying that something, they could sense a very, very dark energy. And it was around 3 or 4 weeks ago, flying around, if even that, flying around the earth. A dark, dark, massive energy. And you could feel like something dark was coming to you all. You could feel it. Something is battling depression for weeks, Penny. You all may find yourself doing it too. Muhammad, shift in the world energy, opened portal. I believe you, Muhammad Hassan. An open portal, because they can open them, and they probably open them for that very, very reason, to try to lower the energy on this earth for their master, because it needs a certain type of energy. It does. Racing thoughts of how you failed at everything. Amber, honey, you're not alone. I have thoughts in my head too, thinking, Gina, honey, you blow it every single time. You open your mouth and you get yourself in trouble. Um, I'm thinking, do I really? Then I said, well, I'm sorry that if I said something, I tell myself I didn't mean to say something if I got myself in trouble. And that's what my thought, there's a thoughts coming into my mind telling me that I'm doing it. I'm doing everything. Anything bad that happens in my life, even though it's not bad, it's trying to trick me into something bad happening. And it's probably trying to trick you into saying something bad is happening too. You did something bad and you're thinking, well, what did I do? And it's making you think that something's bad and that your reality is bad. In all actuality, there's nothing wrong with your reality. You're being deceived. You're being played. Just like me, I'm being played. We're all being played. They're playing this. Just like angels don't play this harp. Well, if harp is causing this also, you know, they probably did direct all the energy. They were waiting for a weakness in the magnetic field, because all you have to do is drop that magnetic field to the earth and you can have something come through. And they have been looking for wormholes. They were looking for wormholes. I remember at least 15 years ago, NASA was, because they said these little bitty wormholes would appear, and they wanted to be able to catch them when they first started appearing, like wormholes, black holes, so they could, like, I guess, send something through, get something through. I don't know. Yeah. Shifting from the 3D into the 5D. Is the world a movie and all of us are actors? Trudy, honey, I don't know. I don't know, but you know what? Let me tell you something. When I had this cell phone on me with a different shirt on today, I was trying out this camera thing, and I had it going in a live video. I had good Wi-Fi down there in the driveway, and it was clear. And then when I came off the one Wi-Fi that I have sitting down there, and I came up here, then the signal strength started scrambling. And then it scrambled me, my image, the signal strength did. And then I remember I was standing there trying to talk and it kept buffering on me. And then I stood still, and then the signal strength, it straightened itself back up, and then I was seeing clear. So there is an energy out there that has the ability to scramble the signal strength that we're getting through these cell phones, and they can break up your video footage and make it look like that, you all. And I was looking at myself when the signal was really weak, how it was making me look somewhat pixelated, and I thought, now it's making me look like those things when I see the people that look like fake AI or whatever. I thought, now you're making me look like that. The scrambling of the feed of the internet. And then it cleared me up. Now, granted, we have an AI playlist on here. And that Chinese premier guy, no, that's no scrambling at all. He is outright, he's some kind of reptilian. He is, you all. If you go to that artificial intelligence, I think it's the Chinese premier guy. I think that's who he was at the World Economic Forum or something like that. His whole face, no, that's not just a pixelating or poor live stream, field stream. No, there was some kind of shape shifting going on inside of his body. So I'm thinking they're deliberately scrambling our bandwidth also, you all. So I don't want to think that I'm AI, and I don't want you all to think that you're AI. They're trying to create a false reality, is stuff like that. They are. We've got to be really careful. They're trying to get us. But, okay, Gina, what's this video about? This video is about, are you experiencing shifts in your mood? Are you having mood swings? Now, before you say, Gina, you know I have mood swings. I have mood swings all the time. I'm not talking about people who have mood swings all the time. I'm talking about people who don't, and now they got mood swings. And these mood swings are going way on the extreme to like paranoia and extreme dark thoughts. That's what I'm talking about. And if you are prone to mood swings, you may find your mood swings probably are swinging even further that way too. You all, please listen. If you are experiencing mood swings, whether you have them or whether you don't normally have them and you're having them, and they're getting extreme, you've got to fight it. You've got to realize something is causing it. It's not you. Something is interfering with your body on the inside, your mind, something is doing it. It could even be putting those thoughts in your mind. You know how they would have the thought police. Based on your thoughts, they'll reconstruct your thoughts in your mind, and they can implant fake thoughts in your mind. If we saw in the movies, they can put fake thoughts in a person's mind, and they'll believe it's real thoughts. It's so. How do we know where they're not doing it now? We don't. If you see people starting all of a sudden like flip out, and they're way, way, way out of character, something's got inside their mind. Some people may say, well, they're got demonically possessed. But what if it's something else? What if it's some type of alien technology that's got inside their minds and they're doing it? What if the technology came from somewhere? It could have came from the fallen angels, because there was some that were very highly technically advanced beings, and now it's being used for bad, not for the good of humanity. You having mood swings, because there's people having mood swings, having very negative thoughts. When you start off the day, you're in a good mood, you have good thoughts, and as the day comes, you find yourself going over here on the empty side. Boom. And you're thinking, what happened to my mood? What happened to my thoughts? Because I don't even feel like doing nothing now. And then you start thinking negative, and then you make yourself get up off that recliner and get out here and get on the YouTube and say, is anybody else having like mood swings, like changes in your thought patterns, in the frequency within your thoughts? And you come on here and find out, yeah, you are. There's a lot of other people who are doing it. You've seen the people in your dreams, they're super ugly creatures, and they hide in your abdomen. Well, do they look like they got skin, they got a body, but they don't really have arms or nothing. They might have like appendages, like maybe, I don't know, several appendages, and they look sluggy like and whatever. Are you talking about those things like that inside your body? And yeah. Yes, that's right, Jackie, honey. You got to put on the full armor of God. You got control of your eggs. Oh, Ozzy. I thought your comment said, I got control of my eggs about 10 years ago. You mean your ego death 10 years ago. Pam, you know that when you made that comment, Pam Moeller, the last comment that was on here was Donna. There was a 30-second gap practically. They are cutting the chat, so the comments are not coming through. When you see the comments like staggering, because I don't do nothing to the comments. I allow all the comments to come up here. I don't got it on no slow mode or nothing. Something is interfering, and it's keeping the comments from coming on here. You see your plants burning up and they're wilting, and you want to cry, and you try not to look at them. That's really sad. I've heard that a lot of people's plants are now wilting, where it's really dry, like it never did before. Hello. What? You had all of this happening to you. Mary, honey, you had all of what happening to you. The mood swings and stuff like that, because there's something going on. If your thoughts are normally positive thoughts and you're normally a positive person and a happy person, then all of a sudden you feel a shift occurring in your mindset and in your frequency, and all of a sudden you're not thinking positive. You're starting to think kind of negative and thinking things that you shouldn't ought to think. Things that they're not really bad, but you're thinking thoughts that are not really your thoughts. It's trying to make you think negative of things, have a negative outlook. And for some people, they turn into dark thoughts. And then some people, it's paranoia. And I'm not talking about people who have schizophrenia, paranoia, or something, you all. I'm not talking about if you have stuff like that. I mean, if you have stuff like that, you know it, but now other people are experiencing it too. They are. And who's never been diagnosed before. But what I noticed over the years with the military veterans, they have been hiring so many psychiatrists and psychologists for the military veterans. They have a whole lot. And we have people nowadays having a whole lot of mental issues, young, old, it doesn't matter. All of these issues are affecting our mind. They're trying to get into your mind, is what they're trying to do. The darkness, the evil, the aliens, let's call them the aliens, an alien force that means humanity no good. They're getting into your mind. Yes, Rose, PTSD. So if you normally have PTSD, you may find your PTSD is going into hyper mode and you can't control it. I mean, you could even be taking medication for it, but if you have it and you're taking medication for it, are you finding out that the medication isn't really helping? Because this is really serious, because we got people who have health issues, and this is making it even more complicated. It's exasperating it. Yes. Hello, Joseph. I like to use the word alien instead of whatever. I do. Okay, Ashley, honey. So you all, if you have the PTSD and you're finding even with medication, it is getting exasperated, you need to be aware that it's not just you. There's something externally affecting you. It's happening to a lot more people. And it's like a signal being sent, more or less. You could even already have stuff within your body, little nano things and all of this kind of stuff. Or it could be the signals out there doing it. Some type of technology that we're not even aware of. Your mind has been racing, Susan Donahue. Maybe my mind's been racing too, Gina. That's why this is your 5th or 6th video today. Well, I told myself, I'm not just going to sit here. I got to get up and do something productive. I guess I'll do another YouTube video because I want to do something productive. And I know it's impossible for everybody to keep up with the videos, but this really is important, this right here. If you're having extreme mood swings and you have PTSD and you already have the mood swings, you already have, some health issues, and you're finding them even more exasperated, something's happening and it's not your fault. It's nothing that you're doing. It's being done to you. It's being done to me. It's being done to people on here too. We're all feeling it. We are, and that's not right. It's not right what's happening, you all. It's not. And I guess if you missed the first part of it, the mood swings and stuff, if they're trying to get into your mind, some people put on the tinfoil hat and they say it seems to help. There was another suggestion that the aluminum tape that you put on wrap your ducting that is sticky, it's really good stuff too. It works really good, better than duct tape. I got like an extra roll of it just to have it on hand. Line the inside of your hat with it because it'll stick there and it'll be all nice and you don't have to worry about the aluminum foil falling off your hat. But then, how could you, well, yeah, if you wanted to wear it like that, I mean, your head wouldn't be able to breathe. It wouldn't, but yeah, something like that. Sugar and hard candy will help with the stress. It's a good stress reliever. When you're looking for a food to stock up in times of disaster, hard candy is good, and it is a good stress reliever. It is. You want something for the children, you want something for yourself to help alleviate some of the stress. Some people even suggest sugar cubes, even though it would be really sugary, it would. Your friend lined up the house with foil wrap, lined his house on the inside, Susan, honey, with foil. I know you can put the foil in your windows and stuff like that. And I know we can pray for protection. But if there's something else that we can do in combination with that, we should. If we, if it'll work, we should, because you want to be as prepared as possible. The harmonic resonance data transmissions on the harmonics frequency is possible. Hard candy, praise music. You can listen to praise music. You can. I thought about getting a harmonica. I think I bought a harmonica. I bought 2 within my lifetime, thinking I'm going to keep these in times of when something happens. At least I'll have a harmonica to play, even though I can't play it, and then I've lost them. It would be nice to have a harmonica, you all. Or those things you put in your mouth, those little things that go boing, 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 boing. You know what I mean? I don't even know what they're called. Somebody would play a song in church with that. I thought, wow, you can really play a song with that, going boing, 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 boing. That's right. Yeah. Are you having mood swings? And I'm not talking about, do you normally have mood swings? Are you diagnosed with mood swings? I'm not talking about if you're diagnosed with mood swings or PTSD or schizophrenia or anything like that, or bipolar. I'm not talking about any of that, because you very well may be, but now people are having the same symptoms and they haven't been diagnosed with it. It's popping up in people and something is causing it, and you may find that it's becoming more extreme and the anxiety is off the charts. It is. No one truly does know what's truly going on. We may think we do, but we do know that it's spiritual in nature. It had to start from the spiritual realm. And then it says it's spilt over to the earth. It has. Oh, is that, you bought a ukulele? The richest YouTube channel, Yura. Amber, you saw faceless being while at work? A Fender Stratocaster. What's a Fender Stratocaster? I've never heard of a Fender Stratocaster. The only Fender I know is a Fender on a bicycle tire that I don't know if they make them anymore, to keep the muddy water from flying up on your back when you're riding outside in the rain. Oh, it's a guitar. Yeah, I find the faith, return to Jesus is the only way. You take the dabs. Yeah, God helps those who help themselves. You got to do what you can do. You got to do your part too, while keeping the faith and keeping that love on the inside of you, your frequency. Just being aware that something is off inside your body, that's the first step. When you notice that something doesn't feel right, that normally shouldn't be there, something's happening inside you and in your mind that normally doesn't, that's a wake-up call. That's the spirit warning you something's not right, and you need to pray against it. You need to work against it. Go to work against it. And you got to have the helmet of salvation. Is that what it's called? Is save your life, save your mind. But the frequencies, the skies have been really puffy lately. I haven't really been seeing much in chemtrails at all. And someone said something in the comment section, you all. We're talking about mood swings, but I'm going to shift really fast. Someone said, well, of course, we've done videos on here how the methane is like increasing and the permafrost is melting. And that's what's causing all the excess methane up there in the atmosphere. And it's been doubled up. It's heated up. We're like being heated in a microwave. It could trigger a mini ice age. It could. And that's why I like, if I find wool blankets, I'm going to buy them. Or anything like that. I mean, you can't prepare for everything, but it seems like the food supply is getting cut off also, you all. And you got to get prepared. You do. You can't do as much as you used to be able to, because your money doesn't buy as much as it used to. Have you been noticing in the grocery stores too? We're talking about mood swings, the ups and downs. You've been getting them when you normally aren't prone to them. But I'm talking about in the grocery stores. Have you been seeing items on clearance? I heard and I read that once items are on clearance, I even asked somebody, they're not coming back when they put them on clearance. You're not getting them back. That means that's the end of that item. Frank, honey, you going to be freezing? You rather be freezing than boiling hot? Top of the head is your crown, the crown chakra. Salt bath. We are the gods, and you can do anything you put your mind to. That's what it says. The Gwen Towers are everywhere. Amethyst. So if you're just tuning in, the mood swings are happening not just to people who have mood swings, not just to people who are bipolar or schizophrenic, paranoid schizophrenic, or PTSD. It's happening to a lot more people who aren't even diagnosed with anything. And they're starting to feel and experiencing thoughts and things like that. It's not normal, and it's not isolated. It's worldwide. It is safe to say that it's worldwide. It is. You have radar sickness, insomnia, anxiety, severe depression, social disorder. That's right. Lavender. Yeah. They're capping this live chat at 300. They don't want it to. Just think the algorithm can do it. They put a throttle on your channels, a throttle on the comments, to keep it from going viral, really. Because let's think about it. Could you imagine if this video went viral and they were allowing all the comments to come through and allowing the notifications to go out, and other people started seeing that people are experiencing what you're experiencing? It would go super viral, and they don't want that because that's a lack of control. They're going to lose some control, so they got to control it, you all. The wind chimes are really beautiful. They are. I did have a xylophone, but I think I got rid of it because I never played it. Although they're pretty, they are. I'm going to go. I am. Just hang in there, you all. Hang in there and be strong. And if you're suffering from mood swings and it's normally occurring for you, hang in there and fight back against it. And if you're finding that your medication isn't working that well, there's a reason, because there's a lot of other people who normally don't suffer from mood swings and other things, and now they're experiencing it too. And no, don't you be buzzing in my ear. It's worldwide. It is, and we're in a battle. We are. So tune out those negative thoughts if you can. Speak life to them. Turn them completely around, because if you normally don't like those if you don't have them in your mind, start speaking the exact opposite of what those thoughts are saying. If it's telling you to think bad about somebody, then you speak out loud about somebody, and send them love. Do it, because you fight back with that frequency of love. It does work. It does. So I'm going to go, and with that being said, hello, bug bite me. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, you all. Thank you for listening, and please give this video a thumbs up and put your comments here, because this is not an isolated incident. Something's happened.